Hello friends, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome. I am Brandy. Today's video is going to be a pre-Christmas clean and decorate with me. Yes, I'm still decorating. I'm not hosting like Christmas dinner or anything, but my sister and her family will be arriving the day after Christmas, and then my father-in-law will be spending Christmas morning with us. So I want to make sure my coffee bar is ready to go. We are all major coffee drinkers in this family, so that is one area I want to have kind of streamlined. So let's go ahead and jump right into today's video because we have a lot to get done. Today we are going to be doing a lot of multitasking. I actually filmed this on a Sunday and we were leaving for Florida bright and early the next morning. I mean like 4 a.m. And we actually had a church function to go to on this evening. So I was making a recipe that I thought I would share with you guys because my family absolutely loves it. And yes, we'll be organizing this spot come the new year in my decluttering series I want to start. But for now, we're just going to play a little bit of Jenga and shut the door because we have so many things to get done today, and I thought I would go ahead and set the mood and start off with setting up this new candle warmer I got. I believe it was last week's video that I mentioned I struggle with what to put in this corner just because it is right next to the sink and then the dishwasher is right under it, so the countertop gets a little bit warm too. So I figured this would be like the perfect thing to have just tucked in the corner. It'll give off a nice glow on top of having a nice scent while I'm doing dishes. And how pretty is it? I think it is gorgeous, especially when I turn the light on. You'll have to let me know if you have one of these or if you know somebody with one of these. I also think it would be the perfect gift. I know we're getting really close to Christmas. I'm doing my voiceover the same day I'm going live on this video, so we are what, like 3 or 4 days away? I'll make sure to leave this one linked in the description box, but it literally has a heat lamp bulb. And then this one also has a timer, so I believe it's like 2, 4, and 8 hours, and then you can do the brightness. It's such a fun alternative to having a lit candle inside your house, especially for safety reasons. And then I almost feel like you get more of the fragrance. It's really weird. But enough of that. We are going to start cleaning and baking. I'm going to be making a mess in my kitchen as I'm cleaning my kitchen. So in the end, it all worked out. It just took a little bit longer to get done.
Christmas lights are all around. I can see them now. It's like they spell your name. It's insane. Now we're back here once again. Holidays and cheer. But now I got my eye set on you. I'm not gonna play it safe. It's going down on Christmas Day. 'Cause I've been trying to tell you in every way. Yeah, I've been trying to show you, but somehow felt I wanna have someone to hold. Walking through the falling snow. I've been trying to tell you in every way, but now I'll get it done. I'm not gonna wait. And right around the mistletoe, I'm gonna let my feelings show. Always got you on my mind, but I know this time you're on top of my list. Only wish. And as we decorate the tree, only you and me, I'll be making plans, make you understand. I'm not gonna play it safe.
Right here, my camera ended up dying, so I figured it was the perfect time since I had to take my gloves off to just go ahead and do the next step in the brownies. And I did go ahead and make the brownies earlier in the day, but I did want to go through the toppings with you guys because that is really what like makes this brownie so good. And this is called Lucy's Brownies, and I will put which Magnolia cookbook it's in. I'm not sure if it's the first or the second book, but they are so good. And right now I'm just taking a 16-ounce jar of peanut butter, melting it in the microwave, and then I'm going to pretty much flood it over the brownies, and then they have to go into the freezer for at least 30 minutes. So although this recipe has multiple steps, it really was the perfect thing to be making on a day like today when I was in the kitchen anyway. I was able to just do each step in between cleaning, and then I was able to clean as I went. So it all actually ended up working out really well.
Let's go outside, the snow is falling down and every child is having so much fun. The snowman is twice the size as me, with a smile as quirky as mine. We're holding hands to keep each other warm while we stand and watch a choir performing all the Christmas songs that we love. Yeah, all the Christmas songs that we love. And in a while we're gonna go inside and drink our chocolate by the fire. 'Cause all I want is to spend this day with you. Let me give you a Christmas, a moment we'll fill with love and joy. So beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you. I don't need any presents, as long as I spend this day with you. So beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you. Ooh. I'm making plans of what we're gonna do. I feel so blessed that I can be with you, 'cause God knows that I've been longing for.
I almost just referred to the brush that I was about to share with you guys as a toilet bowl brush. And that is because it definitely reminds me of a toilet bowl brush, but it is so cool. It had awesome reviews on Amazon, and it has a straw brush inside of the handle, and it's vented. Like, you can see the little hole near the brush, so the water from the straw brush still comes out, and it's long handle, I'm pretty sure, is what makes me feel like it's a toilet bowl brush. But if you have like Stanley cups or anything like that, this thing really is awesome.
Yeah, I just wanna hold you close. You know the stars are shining just for you. Let's take a walk and we can follow the moonlight till we reach a place we can stay. Maybe kiss a bit and dream away. And in a while we're gonna go inside and drink our chocolate by the fire. 'Cause all I want is to spend this day with you. Let me give you a Christmas, a moment we'll fill with love and joy. So beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you. I don't need any presents, as long as I spend this day with you. So beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you. Ooh. And in a while we're gonna go inside and drink our chocolate by the fire. 'Cause all I want is to spend this day with you. Let me give you a Christmas, a moment we'll fill with love and joy. Love and so beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you. I don't need any presents, as long as I spend this day with you. So beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you. It's cold outside, but the fire keeps us warm. We can spend the night underneath the mistletoe. And I've gotten you a present that I put under the tree. Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for you and me. The snow is falling down and the storm is on its way. But as long as you're around, everything will be okay. 'Cause all I wanna do is spend this holiday with you. Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for me and you. Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for you and me. Another year went by, but the difference this time is that ever since
we are to the last layer of topping, and this is what I call the fudge layer. To me, this layer tastes a lot like chocolate fudge, so when I take these brownies anywhere, I'll actually just call them peanut butter fudge brownies. That way, instead of saying they're Lucy's peanut butter brownies, people will kind of understand a little bit better what they are taking. So right now, I'm just melting a stick of butter and 10 large marshmallows in a saucepan, and then I'm just gonna let this melt down, and that's when you add the confectioner's sugar, the unsweetened cocoa powder, and milk, and then you'll whisk that together and get it nice and smooth. You'll let it cool for a little bit, like 5 minutes or less, and then you will pour that layer over top the peanut butter layer. After the peanut butter is fully and evenly coated, this will go back into the freezer for at least 30 minutes. I tend to just leave them in the freezer until I'm ready to cut them because it makes it much easier to cut up into perfect squares. And since we are majorly multitasking while we are making these brownies today, I'm going to pop these in the freezer. Look how good that looks. But I'm going to pop these in the freezer, and then we are going to head to the living room and clean up that space while these harden.
I've been happier than I have ever been. It's safe to say that my love for you is true. Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for me and you. I've longed for this moment to have you for myself in a cabin out in nowhere, just us and no one else. I've decorated everything till we're perfect for this week. Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for you and me. Cause all I wanna do is spend this holiday with you. Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for me and you. I've longed for this moment to have you for myself in a cabin out in nowhere, just us and no one else. I've decorated everything till we're perfect for this week. Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for you and me. It was the night before Christmas. I was closing down.
Now that I did a quick pickup in the living room, I'm going to head to the coffee bar, and yes, my kids are probably still out in the living room making it a mess, so I didn't want to spend too much time on it. So we are going to direct our energy over here to the coffee bar, and that chalkboard design is from when I created the coffee bar, I want to say in February maybe. So it's time to do a new design on it, and then I'm going to wipe everything down. Everything needs a really good wipe down over here, including the shelves and the coffee maker. So let's go ahead and do all of that now.
Business in my little present shop. When the bell on the door jingled once more, and then time almost came to a stop. But somehow I knew, and maybe so did you, that everything would change from now on. Yes, from this Christmas on, this Christmas on, from this Christmas
I'm going to put this picture light on the charger. That way, while I finish the coffee bar, it can be charging. And then I'm going to start filling up my coffee syrups into new pump bottles and then just some of my coffee toppings. And not only coffee toppings, I'm going to have hot cocoa toppings over here too. We've been having so many movie nights with hot cocoa, so I want to make sure that is all stocked and ready to go. But let's go ahead and start filling up these coffee syrup bottles. I am so excited about these things. I've had caramel and salted caramel, salted caramel. I'm not sure how you want to pronounce it, but I've had the two caramel bottles for a while now, and I did go ahead and order a peppermint one on Amazon. I typically put peppermint extract in my coffee, but that can make quite the mess. So I figured just grabbing some peppermint syrup would probably be a little bit easier. So let's go ahead and fill up these bottles. They are gorgeous, and then we're going to put the labels on them and we'll add them to the coffee bar.
Decorating the tree from this Christmas sun. We forgot what you came for, and in the coffee shop just next door, we talked for hours on end, and somehow we knew that we'd find something true, and that everything would change from now on.
Now that the coffee syrup bottles are beautiful, I'm going to attempt to make the coffee bar shelves beautiful. And I was struggling decorating these shelves, you guys. I was trying to make it a fun little hot cocoa bar area along with something more my style. So you'll see that I end up doing the top shelf pretty much my style, what I would like, and then I try and incorporate more like fun colorful kid elements to the bottom shelf. So it kind of ends up turning out a little bit funky in my opinion, but you'll have to let me know what you think.
Very Merry Christmas we'll have this year. Very Merry Christmas without all tears. Every night, every day is a happy holiday. A very Merry Christmas to you. Very Merry Christmas we'll have this year. Very Merry Christmas I keep so near. Every light, every song, every friend that comes along. A very Merry Christmas to you. Sing along to the song, make a wish, grab a kiss, put another record on, wake the neighbors, having fun down the street. Christmas trees, decorations, wanna greet old Santa Claus when he arrives. Let the reindeer see the lights, light a very Merry Christmas. Oh, we'll have this year. Very Merry Christmas, a joyful cheer.
Now do you guys see why I said I struggled with this bottom shelf? I could not make my mind up for anything, which is pretty typical for myself though. But now that we have this station pretty much set up to how I'm going to keep it, we're gonna go ahead and cut up those brownies into squares now because it is time to head to the church. Then when we get back, we will finish up our chalkboard design and then I'll show you how everything turned out.
A very Merry Christmas, oh, let me hear. Yes, very Merry Christmas without old tears. Every night, every day is a happy holiday.
those things are literally as good as they look, and everyone loved them. I had a handful of them left over that I actually brought down to Florida with us because my brother-in-law also loves them. So I made sure to bring some down with us. And just like the bottom shelf of the coffee bar station, this chalkboard gave me a run for my money. I struggled and spent so much time on it, and I don't even know why. It's just so much fun playing on a chalkboard. I don't know why I try and perfect everything I do. I can't just like live a little, Brandy, but you will see that I ended up just living a little and I just threw something on it. But right now I'm making it look seasoned because I did wipe it with a dry cloth. In hindsight, I probably should have just like wiped it off and not really went in with a wet paper towel. So next time I think I'm going to try and just like wipe it off and then do the next design. And I will probably be doing it a little bit after Christmas since I did put some Christmas trees on it, but let's go ahead and make this chalkboard look somewhat cute.
Angels we have heard on high, sweetly singing o'er the plains, and the mountains in reply, echoing their joyous strains.
So I grabbed my phone to make sure I spelt brulee right because my husband and oldest daughter are obsessed with the caramel brulee lattes at Starbucks right now. So then I was like, you know what? I'm going to figure out how to do a proper Christmas light. So I thought I was so smart. I got on YouTube and I was so excited to figure out how to draw a Christmas light, and then the girl ends up taking out a light bulb stencil. So needless to say, I did not end up making the light bulbs, and I erased all of it and stuck with what I knew how to do: snowmen and Christmas trees. So that's why I mentioned I'll probably be redoing this chalkboard a lot sooner than I did last time. Last time I was super happy with how it turned out, and this did turn out super cute. I really don't think you can mess up a chalkboard. I think the messier and more free-handed it looks, the better and more unique it looks. So let's go ahead and finish up this chalkboard. That way we can hang it back up and call it a night.
In excelsis Deo, Gloria, in excelsis Deo. Come to Bethlehem and see Him whose birth the angels sing. Come adore on bended knee Christ the Lord, the newborn King.
And the coffee bar is officially complete. You'll have to let me know what you think in the comments down below. I have had so much fun spending this Christmas season with you all, and I truly, truly mean it. I will see you all in my next fun, friends. Bye!
Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to